In today's first round of competition, we won't be doing any signature styles. Instead, we'll be making one of Jay Nielsen's favorite weapons, the European dagger.
I have actually never made a dagger. It's not something I really wanted to do, but I guess I'm doing it now.
Gentlemen, your blades must fall within the following parameters. The length of the blade must fall between 10 and 12 inches. The width of the blade at its widest point must be at least 1¼ inches. And you must have a double-edged blade with a ricasso that is at least 3/4 of an inch long. Your 3 hour starts now. Okay, so we've got 52-100 ball bearings. We got chainsaw, springs, powdered steel, you name it. Everything out there can be turned into a knife.
You could do a canister, upright, canoe, cube. You could do laminate, layer it up, do multiple different patterns. There's possibility of thousands of patterns and designs right there on that one table.
I'm picking layered steel because it's not really tough to weld. It's really easy to draw out, and there's less of a chance of it failing. I immediately start to clean off the steel because they've got iron oxide on them. It's really bad for a weld. It's just evil for bladesmiths.
Taking that few extra minutes to clean up that steel is just a smart move.
Oh my God.
Can I get a Band-Aid?
I ran my thumb across 36 grit belt, and it ripped the tip of my thumb off and left it flapping in the wind. I'm off to a wonderful start.
Less than 3 minutes, one of our contestants is already bleeding on the floor.
That's a record.
That hurt.
David Baker, I feel like I look like him today with the vest and the tie.
Is Drew underdressed for this?
No, I think Drew's dialed it in, actually.
I've got to make this unique. First thing is ladder pattern. This won't do anything to the functionality of the blade, but it'll make my blade look different.
Hey, Drew.
Hey,
Talk to me about what you're doing with your patterning here.
I don't think it's deep enough.
That's my concern. You've got a large billet there still. You didn't grind in very deep, so if you go to try and pattern that out, your pattern's probably not going to show up.
Yeah. I might fold it over again, get some more layers.
That would be nice to see. You don't want to put the work into that pattern and have it disappear once you forge it out.
I'm not a fool. I've seen people lose because they don't take advice from the judges, and I'm going to take every single bit I can get.
I think it'll do.
We just had Drew quench his blade.
Quench early.
Yep.
Doesn't hurt the blade. You can grind a quenched blade.
Yep.
Grinding the blade, especially for a European dagger, it's very important because you got to get everything straight. I'm spending a ton of time on this, and I think it's time well worth spent.
All right, bladesmiths, over the last 3 hours, you worked on your European daggers. Let's see if your blades are up to specs. Jason, you're up first.
Well, first off, your steel looks really good. It's nice and clean. Love to see a lot of that material taken out, maybe a distal taper put into this. Ricasso is good. Nicely done.
Thank you.
All right, Drew, please present your work to the judges.
Yeah, Drew, watching somebody work as well as you did at half of my age really impresses me. Your steel looks good and tight, but you do have quite a warp. There's a few different ways that you can go ahead and fix that, but overall, a very nice job.
Thank you.
All right, so Drew, first off, if you're gonna grind in a vest, make sure it's 100% cotton. That thing can go up in flames. I really like the shape of this. The fact that your ricasso sets in, you just have enough ricasso there. The lines are really clean. I like the fact that that spine goes all the way to the tip. Nicely done. I'm impressed by your work.
All right, Larry, you're up.
Well, Larry, your steel looks pretty nice, but we've got a few different issues here. You're really thin down here and thicker up here, and you've got quite a wave in your blade as well. Big thing, where's your ricasso?
I got behind the 8 ball, ran out of time.
All right, well, that's a problem.
Yeah. Larry, your blade was required to have a ricasso. It doesn't. That's grounds for immediate dismissal from this forge. For that reason, I have to ask you to please leave.